Nick, better known as Neptune. Hello, welcome. Managed to get some time. So yeah, I don't know how long this demo is. I've not even had time to sort of check out how long it is. I've just literally downloaded it, loaded it up, fired. It's not the evening, Nick. It's not the evening. Let's just let's. I'm on the clock. So yeah, we'll just give it one more minute, and then you and I shall get started, sir. How are we? Are you all right, Nicholas? Hello then, mate. Hello, Aydan. Welcome. Look, very excited to try this. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Your work is exemplary, my friend. Obviously, I've already done. I did the battle mode, the Sega Saturn battle mode that you did earlier in the year, which was good fun. Very accurate and authentic to someone who's obviously played the Saturn version to death. So you did very well. We will get started. In about 30 seconds, I shall begin. Hello. Did you try containment? I have not. I've had a few lifestyle changes in the last few months. So this is actually the first stream that I've done in I don't know, about 4 or 5 weeks now. I've welcomed a new child into the world, and it's hasn't given me a great deal of time to get a lot played, unfortunately. So I will get caught up when life settles down a little bit. Yeah, thank you very much. We've got some courtesy of Nick. It was my birthday a few weeks ago, and Nick and my good lady liaised, and he recommended a few bits of memorabilia that we can use to decorate the set. So we've got the umbrella light, although it seems to drown out on cam a little bit if I turn it on. So I'll probably leave it off. And then Nick recommended these friggin' things. Look at this. It's the umbrella one. I don't know whether I'm wearing these on stream, Nick, to be honest. I just don't know whether this is going to work. I don't know whether this is going to work out. But there we go. Right. So without further ado, let's get going. So I've not played this yet. It's a total blind playthrough. Obviously, I know the original game very well, so it's going to be fascinating to see this from a new perspective. So extremely excited. Oh no, I skipped it with the volume control. Does that automatically skip? Let's try and let's restart that because I don't want to skip anything.
Resident Evil Survivor.
Excellent. Functional loading screen.
Survivor.
That was actually the volume up key as well, which skipped that. So here we go.
In 1998, a disaster struck the quiet Midwestern residents of Raccoon City. An uncontrollable outbreak of the umbrella-created T-virus transformed the city into an inescapable death trap.
Raise your hand if you love this game, even for all of its problems. Come on.
Incorporated was forced to wipe out the entire city. However, this was not the only location where an outbreak occurred.
OG FMV. They really did hammer the motion blur on this game, didn't they? Just to try and eke the best they could out of these visuals.
You're not going to get away.
Vincent. That's a hell of a fall, that is. And I've always liked the effect of that explosion. I thought it looked quite effective for the obviously the primitive nature of this engine being forced to render in full 3D. Well, it was actually some good. I'm remaking all this. Damn.
Where am I? Oh, I don't remember anything. Who am I?
Ah, here we go. Those movies are FMV on PlayStation, yeah, indeed, and it's one of the shortfalls of the emulation, because if you play it on like Beetle HW, there's some beautiful filters. Very nice. You can play the game in, but there's just nothing that obviously an emulator can do about that, about the FMV sequences. I mean, this is just surreal. This is wicked. Very, very impressive. Clock 17. This is Survivor as we've never known it. Look at this. A bit of arc. The character model is still not bad, you know. To say that you spend the majority of the game not able to see it, it's not a bad character model. It plays exactly. I presume, Aydan, this is actually built on the RE2 engine because it feels the same, and you can walk into the fire. Oops. RE2 engine share so many assets, and the impressive thing is you've captured the because these are actually static images of the 3D backgrounds, aren't they? And you've actually created masks. Like, I can tell that's a mask. So like there's been extensive work put into this already. It's very impressive.
You look familiar, but I just can't remember.
So interestingly, this is an in-game scene on the PlayStation, and you've captured it in FMV, which is
I know
cool.
that this was no way for anyone to die.
This has been wicked.
What?
Because I was lazy. No, you have to do shortcuts. I'm sure when you're just sort of building everything. Auto aim's in effect. Look at this. Isn't this mad, Nick? Isn't this mad? Will you take the dog tags? Ew. The name art. See, this is neat. This is neat. Rusted key. So I'm assuming the dog tags weren't like were they actually in the code somewhere, or did you? Is this a new thing? Nick, I will let you do. I'll let you. They're in the OG game on news. Oh, wicked! You're getting restored content while we're at it as well, folks. Nick, pick the route, please. I'll let you go. You can drive me through this, Nick. I'll be your hands. Cinema. Let's go to the cinema. Oh, we can't. We can't. Because there's progression now. We're going to have to check all these doors. Layout. It's so surreal. Handgun bullets, which were a different asset in this. Then it's not the traditional icon you get. You take the clock winder. The chapel key. Well, Welsh accent. I did not realise you were Welsh, but then I suppose with the name, absolutely. Oh. I'm gonna die. Why would it be in a church? Exactly. A magazine for young people. So I'm going to use the winder. And I wonder if all the enemies are the same. You wouldn't be as fiendish to put a spider in this early, would you? Breeder Hoy. Hello. I'm big. Absolutely. It's cheeky midweek celebration for the release of this demo. Survivor, as none of us have ever seen it before. Spiders! Am I poisoned? No, thank God. Church's rear key. See, I don't recognise some of these keys. Some of these are new assets, aren't they? Or unused in the game, I suppose. Which, if a lot of them are unused in this game, does that infer that there was much more of a structure planned? So, Breedo, this is Aydan in the chat here has been remaking Survivor using much of the original assets and whatnot into the RE2 engine, so we can all play it like a classic RE game. Box of bullets. Hey bro, oh no, sneaky. Very crafty, so can't go that way. Is that like, is it demo gating or... That there, you can't see where I'm pointing, but that looks like the poster for Welcome to Raccoon City. In fact, I almost know that's the poster for Welcome to Raccoon City. Very good. I'm going to get... So we can go into the restaurant the back way. Very nice. I dream of that. I've dreamed of this. Ark Thompson. Everyone needs Ark Thompson in third person, absolutely. You can really see how he is the true Ethan Winters get-up in this. So has there been any consideration or anything to maybe, because I know I saw someone asked you on Twitter the other week that you've chosen to sort of keep it at the original texture resolution and everything like that for authenticity, but has there ever been any thought or tests to actually use like 1080p emulated backgrounds and see how it works? It is just a demo, yeah. I don't know how big it is. I don't know anything about it. Theatre key. There we go. We can get out of here unscathed. And hopefully you can go out the restaurant front door. Yay. Yeah, Aydan, who is in this chat, Bredo, is he is the curator of this excellent project. To be upscaled, up be squashed. Oh, okay, yeah. So so I've got to go into the theatre key the other way. Right, I'm with you. I'm afraid I'm going to need this game on a PS1 disc. Oh man, yeah, playing this on native hardware, on a CRT, oh my word. To start porting the first room to just really annoying. Yeah, well, I wouldn't even know where to start with something like this, so I bow to your knowledge. There we go. Going. See, the aesthetic, the sort of, you know, the low texture resolution and that, it does really work for this game. It gives it a real sort of grungy effect, which I think works well with the feel of Survivor. And I don't know whether you know, I do almost agree that you wouldn't want to lose that, I think. I mean, certain backgrounds almost look like they've got like a almost neat film grain effect, which again works well in its favour. What film is playing? I've got to turn it on. I've got to turn it on. There's nothing special. The word umbrella is written on the case of this film. It's just so fascinating to see this, because usually when you play like a pre-rendered game, there's a kick from finally being able to explore those environments in like first person, or be able to look at. I mean, one of the exciting things about playing Umbrella Chronicles for the first time, for as flawed as that game is, was genuinely exciting to be able to, albeit on rails, go around the Spencer Mansion from a first person perspective and kind of, you know, have a sort of half implied look at, you know, being able to sort of free look and that. This is kind of working the opposite way around, that it's fascinating to see like what camera angles you've chosen, which ways you've decided to depict the environments, and it's a trailer for Welcome to Raccoon City, Nick, for the purposes of the demo. There you go. That makes total sense. The key is cracked and could break any time. Ah, neat. Well, there we go. Elric, it must be well, but because what I'll do is I'll chuck this little half an hour on YouTube, and I'll credit all these people and whatnot. But yeah, that was excellent. Thank you. I think I speak for everybody in that, like, you know, please do it all the way, all the way. We see so many of these exciting fan projects. And I know you are one of the more dedicated ones in that you actually have done a number of like Marvin's Mod, Ada's Mod and things, and actually completed them. And Containment, as you mentioned earlier. But obviously as a fan base, Gemini was working on the Behind the Mask version of this, and it got abandoned a few years ago, much to the sort of cries of the community. So the fact that we have something like this, that I've actually been able to play, and it's tangible and it's there, has been very exciting. So yeah, wicked. Thank you very much. And that's all there is to say, really. Give Aydan a follow. He's at Classic RE Mods on Twitter, everybody, for the people watching it on YouTube. And it's been nice to do the first stream in about 5-6 weeks. I don't know when the next one will be, but we'll try and get back to some sort of schedule soon. So I appreciate that all. Thanks for dropping by, Nick, Breedo, and thank you especially Aydan for just dropping by and seeing how well I did. So with that, I will leave you all to your Thursday evenings, and take care. See you all very soon. Bye bye. Cheers.